Hey, what is up guys? Tdacey back with another World of Tanks replay video. This time, this replay of the week is going to be from Lewis Devlin, once again, from the Kitty PUNKrock clan. Platoon with myself and PUNKrock on Fiery Salient. It's a standard battle, and pretty much very nice gameplay by him, as he pretty much carries the hell out of myself and Punk. So let's get this started. Pretty much right off the bat, you can see according to XVM and the player skill and statistics and all that good stuff, it's really an even battle. We are platooned in Object 430s, so we can Wolfpack easily and take hopefully the eastern side of the map if I make this a little bigger pretty quickly. So ignore the troll spurging in the message there, battle messaging, but pretty much for the most part. Something that happens, I guess as a spoiler right now, I'll tell you, that really doesn't, I've never seen it before on this map other than Clan Wars, but it's really an interesting thing that happens. Their mediums, I think they're platooned up, yep, platoon 2 and 3, they actually coordinate a retarded push into the eastern side of the map, and they get all the way up to around the D line, and you'll see that in a second, how we pretty much counter off these guys. So if you see here, we're all just going on to the eastern side of the map. We do have a couple guys going on the western side, holding that down. So you'll see in a couple seconds that they just derp rush and really don't give any fucks. And as a return fire, we have actually I want to say 7 tanks over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 tanks over here. So we do have way more support than we actually need. And you can see here that the 2 bad chats are just automatically getting mowed down. This guy gets focused to hell. Me, Lewis, and Punk just focus him down as Lewis gets the kill, and that guy just melts. So you can see Punk gets hit pretty hard by Artie there, and Lewis is pretty much just engaging these guys as we are all coordinating fire, trying to focus down this 140. So as Lewis takes the initiative and gets into this berm over here, which really is providing some cover from the hill, and Punk is able to get the kill shot on the 430. Now we focus the 1390, and he is donezo. So this Batchat's trying to make a run for it. We'll see if Lewis can put a stop to that, as he does, and gets the kill on the Batchat. So right there, 4 of their pretty decent players on the enemy team have already been just toasted and completely melted by our focus fire here. So Lewis already had 2k damage, 1,500 win 8, I guess we'll round it up to, and 2 kills off the initial engagement, and things are looking really good for our team. So you can see that myself and Lewis are pretty much pushing this eastern side of the map, as our other guys are getting up onto the hill. So I actually, if you can see over here, I go and engage that U-100 and try and bait him for our artillery, as well as take shots on these guys on the hill. What I don't realize is they have probably like 6 or 7 other tanks up here on this hill, and I get focused down pretty easily. So as Lewis engages these guys here, he gets a bounce on the Yag Panther 2 for the kill shot, as he now is going to reload with his 430's insane DPM and take him down. So Lewis has 3 kills, and now he's going to aim on the C4 as the retarded camo mechanics take initiative, and he gets over there. So the E4 with quite ample health there, as well as an M103, and I believe there was also another heavier 2 up there. I get destroyed, and Lewis is going to avenge my death and hopefully take out this U-100. I don't think I have the after battle reports, but I got something around some massive amount of potential damage. Man, this 430 has such good troll armor. I think I got like 4,000 potential damage off this game. Not sure if I have screenshots of the after battle reports on mine. Don't even know if I have the replay, but we'll definitely take a look at that on Lewis's. So Lewis decides to go support from a different angle, as there's no way that they're going to be able to push that hill with those hulling down TDs and heavies. If they all go at once, they may be able to do it and come around to the U-100 and IS-4. However, Lewis is going to decide to not take that risk, and he's going to go towards mid and maybe flex over to the western side and clear them up first. So here we can see some driving mishaps as we're trying to get through here, and apparently you're not allowed to because physics are OP. And there are a couple mid-tier heavies here of tier 8 thresholds, and Lewis is able to spot the IS-4. The M103 and E4 are still on the hill, so he's going to have to stay careful. here and keep his tank behind the rock here. So Lewis gets penned in the front from that IS-4 at a retarded angle. Did not expect that to pen, to be quite honest, but Lewis is able to pull back and reset his camo, as well as see if he can get shots on these other guys. U-100 takes out the Panther 2 on the hill, and we're able to spot a couple guys over here. There is a T-44 YOLOing out into the open, as this 430's aim time is quite evident that it's not as good as it used to be. Lewis gets a nice shot on the Tiger 2 with a nice roll of 340, as the Tiger 2 is subsequently destroyed by our Waffle. Takes the shot on the E-50, gets a great weird bounce there. It actually hit off the gun and ricocheted into the cupola there, as he gets a weird shot on the track, and now the E-50 is going to get blopped by a T-49. And we get a good shot of a low RNG roll there of 285, but Lewis is pretty much using his DPM to mow this guy down at range. See if the T-49 can spot him. However, Lewis decides he has that covered, and we're going to go engage these other guys and clean up as much as we can. Wow, nice snapshot there with the auto aim. However, it did not pen. T-49 doesn't do his job, completely gets destroyed by the E-50. Another bounce on the auto aim, and we're going to auto aim on this T-44 and see if we can kill him. Nice RNG roll of 322, as now we can subsequently destroy this T-44 with auto aim. E-50 is finally killed by the IS-4, and we're up to 4 kills, 5,008, and 4,500 damage. A lot of damage here to soak up on this IS-4, as we get a nice snapshot there from this 430. Now, with the buff to this 430, the on-the-move firing is way better than it used to be, and man, can I tell you, is this thing's armor good too. So Lewis is going to choose to engage the IS-4, as there's that retarded armor scheme on the 430 that creates an auto bounce, especially on this upper plate. Lewis is still engaging the IS-4. Now he has switched over to heat to try and get the sure pens and hopefully secure a kill here. Tracks him, decides to go around. He is using this berm here as a little guide to make sure that the RD can't really hit him. As Lewis kills the IS-4, the RD completely whiffs the shot onto the IS-4's dead carcass, and now we can kill this FE-3805. Now, instead of ramming him, we want to save some HP here. We're able to get around him and let the T-34 destroy him, getting a little assisted damage in the process. T-34 holding down, takes a shot on the M103, 7 health left, see if Lewis can get the kill. We're going to hold down, get a shot on the M103, nice snapshot there. Back to APCR rounds, holding the shot, shoot the E4, and there is 7 kills. So a great overall game by Lewis, definitely showcases the 430's mobility, as well as amazing damage output and DPM, as he was able to snipe from the mid towards the western part of the map and subsequently come in, kill that IS-4, almost kill the artillery, and then get a few kills up on the hill to clean up. So 6.8k damage for Lewis, 9.3k win 8. We also have, wow, if you look at the average RNG roll there, you see it's 272. So RNG, despite the amount of damage that Lewis had, he did not have RNG on his side this game. Maybe for aiming and some of the snapshots he did, but the actual damage rolls were nada. So we'll have the after battle reports next. Definitely want to see how much potential damage I receive, because if we had this replay from my perspective, it would be a whole different thing there. So, things to point out, definitely the initial medium engagement was very, very awkward. I don't even know how to explain it, because normally things like that don't happen in pubs, and despite their efforts of coordination, they were countered pretty easily by us, because our platoon and DPM was just too much for them. Especially with their bat chats, they weren't even reloaded yet. That one bat chat got melted within a minute of the game. So that's pretty much that. Enough blabber for this. This is this replay's week. Wow, words. This replay of the week, and pretty much we'll have another one up next week. I got sent one on Reddit. I believe it's in an E5 or some American heavy. I'll definitely check on that. Possibly an E4 TD. So I'll have that up next week. Definitely want to get that recording down. The kid said that he got Pools medal or something like that. So definitely take a look at that. So enough from me. Let's get on with the after battle reports. Alright guys, so we are back with the after battle reports for Lewis, myself, and PUNKrock's game on Fiery Salient. You can see here that Lewis was able to receive almost 100,000 credits with premium, despite the gold shells and ammo repair and all that. He only came out with a whopping, not whopping, but whatever, minuscule, complete opposite, 10,216 silver credits from that game. So lots of ammo resupply. You can see right there, almost 77,000. Obviously he got the Mastery Badge Ace Tanker from such a good game. His XP was as follows: 1,465. Quite a lot of spotting damage actually. Quite a bit of damage blocked by armor. You can see there that mine wasn't quite 4,000, but it was half of that at 2,000, which my detected damage was also up there too. So if you see our team spread here, Lewis also got high caliber, top gun, and Confederate. As long as he lives, I think he gets Confederate. So he also got Bruiser and Fire for Effect, are pretty much, you know, gonna happen when you get Ace Tanker and also those other medals. He was able to damage, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, skip that, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 out of 14 people on the enemy team. Don't see that every day. Getting shots at, almost the whole enemy team. He was able to also assist damage on the E100, which by the looks of it, he either bounced or just tracked. He did a lot of, critical damage to the IS-4, so as the E50, Jagdpanther 2, E4, and M48. If we go back to the team, we can see that pretty much behind Lewis was also a really good game in this T-34. Wow, he got probably an ace tanker from that too. You have me and then Punk somewhere near the middle. If we look at the enemy team, close this out. They did not really do anything at all. Their artillery did well, but other than that, absolute shit for their team. Other than that, definite ×5, as you can see here. He made well over 10,000 XP in one game, so that's definitely a plus. Hopefully that was converted into free XP and you could use that for something there. Once again, 13 out of 15 vehicles damaged, which is very impressive. He did travel almost 3 kilometers, which just shows the capability to receive shots at range and also relocate in this 430. He did land a blind shot on that E4, which for some odd, I think it was actually the E50, not the E4. So for some odd reason, didn't show up obviously in the Win8 calculator in game, but does show up here. So 7,146 damage for Lewis, 7 kills, 1,465 base XP, almost 10, 11,000 with the ×5. Just a great overall game. So that's this replay of the week. Definitely suggest you guys and encourage you guys to send in your own replays. Definitely upload it to websites like wattreplays.com. You could upload it to Quickie Baby's website. Pretty much any website you feel is necessary. Noob Meter, Watt Labs, they all got it. All the same thing. Doesn't matter to me. So definitely do that. Send it in and I'll take a look at it. So that's it for me, guys. Hope you enjoyed this replay of the week. And yep, happy tanking.